Ever hear a song so good you're sure the band must have had more hits, only to find out they vanished after one big moment? 1970 gave us some epic one-hit wonders, from the cowbell-fueled Mississippi Queen to the feel-good vibes of In the Summertime. Get ready for 15 tracks you forgot you loved. Mississippi Queen by Mountain is a famous rock song from 1970 and the band's biggest hit. It was written by drummer Corky Lang, guitarist Leslie West, bassist Felix Papalardi, and lyricist David Rhea. The song is on their first album, Climbing. Its well-known cowbell intro and strong guitar riffs helped it reach number 21 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart. The idea for the song came from a live show where Lang made up the lyrics during a power outage. The words tell the story of a man captivated by a stunning woman from the Mississippi region. During recording, Lang used a cowbell to count the beat, which gave the song its recognizable sound. With such an iconic hit, what other classic rock songs followed? Let's explore All Right Now by Free. But before that, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. All Right Now by Free is a rock song from 1970 that became a huge hit. Bassist Andy Frazier and singer Paul Rogers wrote it after a show where the band felt they needed a lively track to excite the crowd. It appeared on their third album, Fire and Water, and climbed to number 2 on the UK singles chart and number 4 on the US Billboard Hot 100. The song's catchy riff and upbeat chorus was meant to lift both the band's mood and the audience's mood too. Drummer Simon Kirk said Frazier came up with the idea in a dressing room, and they finished it in about 10 minutes. It later received a Million Air Award from BMI for 3 million radio plays in the United States. With its unforgettable riff and energy, what other song from 1970 captured hearts? Let's explore Love Grows Where Rosemary Goes next. Love Grows Where Rosemary Goes by Edison Lighthouse is a catchy pop song from 1970. Written by Tony McCauley and Barry Mason, it was sung by Tony Burrows, who performed with multiple bands during that time. The song quickly became popular due to its cheerful tune and charming lyrics, reaching number 1 on the United Kingdom singles chart and number 5 on the United States Billboard Hot 100. The lyrics tell the story of a man who is captivated by Rosemary, a woman who spreads happiness and love wherever she goes. Its upbeat rhythm and memorable chorus made it a favorite on radio and dance floors. Remarkably, the song was recorded in just one take, highlighting the musician's skill. Did the uplifting message of Love Grows prepare us for what's next? Let's explore the soul-soothing hope in Ooh Child. Ooh Child by the Five Stairsteps is a soulful and inspiring song from 1970. Written by Stan Vincent, it was recorded by a family group from Chicago made up of siblings Clarence Jr., James, Aloha, Kenneth, and Dennis Burke. Their mother gave them the name The Five Stairsteps because she thought they looked like stair steps when standing in order by age. The song's lyrics bring a message of hope, telling listeners that things are going to get easier. During a time of social and political struggles, this message connected with many people. It reached number 8 on the Billboard Hot 100 and became their biggest hit. Many artists have covered it, and it has appeared in movies like Boys in the Hood and Guardians of the Galaxy. Ooh Child brings hope, but what about carefree summer vibes? Let's explore In the Summertime next. In the Summertime by Mungo Jerry is a happy and easygoing song from 1970 that became a famous summer hit. Ray Dorsett, the band's lead singer, wrote it in just 10 minutes while working at a Timex lab. The song talks about the joys of summer, like driving, feeling the warm sun, and having a good time. It has a catchy tune and a jug band rhythm instead of regular drums. Dorset kept the beat by tapping his foot, inspired by blues musician John Lee Hooker. A car sound was added to match the relaxed feel. It became a #1 hit in several countries and sold over 30 million copies, making it among the best-selling singles ever. From the carefree vibes of In the Summertime, what other energetic hits from 1970 shaped the music scene? Let's explore Tighter, Tighter. Tighter, Tighter by Alive and Kicking is a happy and energetic pop song from 1970 that became the band's only big hit. Tommy James, known for his work with the Shondells, wrote and produced the song with Bob King. It was included in the band's first album and had a catchy tune with lyrics about holding on to love. The band came from Brooklyn, New York, and was led by singers Pepe Cardona and Sandy Toter. Tommy James originally planned to record the song himself, but later gave it to Alive and Kicking after feeling unsatisfied with his version. The song became popular, reaching #7 on the Billboard Hot 100 and #5 in Canada. Tighter, Tighter became a hit, but what about the dramatic tale of Indiana Wants Me? Let's explore its gripping story next.
Indiana wants me, but I can't go back.
Indiana Wants Me by Ardeen Taylor is a dramatic pop song from 1970 that became a well-known one-hit wonder. Written and produced by Taylor himself, the song tells the story of a man who is on the run after committing a crime to protect his lover's honor. Inspired by the movie Bonnie and Clyde, Taylor created a story that reflects the fear and desperation of a fugitive. The track uses realistic sound effects like police sirens and a bullhorn to create an intense atmosphere. Some radio stations even played a version without the sirens, as drivers confused them with real police cars. The song reached #5 on the Billboard Hot 100 and topped the Cashbox Top 100 chart. Taylor, a Canadian artist, was one of the few white performers to find success on the Motown label. Could another 1970 hit evoke such deep emotions? Let's explore next.
The changing of sunlight.
Reflections of My Life by The Marmalade is a touching pop rock song from 1970. Written by lead guitarist Junior Campbell and singer Dean Ford, it was recorded in October 1969 and released later that year. This song marked the band's first release with Decca Records and quickly became popular, reaching #3 on the UK singles chart and #10 on the US Billboard Hot 100. The lyrics capture a feeling of sadness and self-reflection, reflecting the mood of the late 1960s and early 1970s. Campbell's unique guitar solo, featuring a reverse tape effect, gives the song a haunting quality. The arrangement also includes orchestral elements by Keith Mansfield, which add to the song's emotional depth. With Reflections of My Life capturing deep emotion, what's next? Let's explore Vehicle and its lively, unforgettable vibe. Vehicle by the Ides of March is a well-known rock song from 1970 that became their biggest hit. Written by lead singer Jem Peterick, the song was inspired by his experiences giving rides to a girl he liked, who used him just for transportation. This led to the memorable chorus, "I'm your vehicle, baby. I'll take you anywhere you want to go." The song features a distinctive horn section, giving it a unique sound that made some people think the band was similar to Blood, Sweat, and Tears. Vehicle was a commercial hit, reaching #2 on the Billboard Hot 100 and becoming the fastest-selling single in Warner Brothers Records history at that time. The song's lively vibe and catchy riff made it popular on rock radio. Part of the master tape was accidentally erased during recording, but the band fixed it by using a section from an earlier take. What's next for rock bands with iconic tracks from 1970? Let's explore Ride, Captain, Ride. Ride, Captain, Ride by Blues Image is a rock song from 1970, written by singer-guitarist Mike Pinera and keyboardist Frank Skip Conte. The track appears on their album Open and tells the story of 73 men who leave San Francisco Bay, inviting others to join them on a journey to a new land where they can experience freedom. The crew and their mysterious ship disappear without a trace, adding an element of mystery to the song. The inspiration for the song came from the 73 keys on Panera's Rhodes piano, featuring a standout guitar solo by Kent Hendry and unique use of the Rhodes electric piano. Ride Captain Ride became Blues Image's only top 40 hit, reaching number 4 on the Billboard Hot 100 and number 23 in Australia. With Ride Captain Ride making waves, what made My Belle Amie unforgettable? Let's explore the next hit.
My belle amie.
My Belle Amie by the T-Set is a catchy pop song that became popular in 1970. Written by band members Peter Tetterow and Hans van Eyck, it was first released in the Netherlands in July 1969 and later in the United States in December 1969. The title, which means My Beautiful Friend in French, gives the song a romantic feel. Its memorable melody and distinct sound with electric organ and hand claps made it stand out. The song reached number 5 on the United States Billboard Hot 100 and topped charts in several countries, including South Africa. The lyrics include a French line, Après tous les beaux jours je te dis merci, merci, which translates to, after all the beautiful days, I say thank you, thank you. Ma Belle Amie became a big international success for the Dutch band. Ma Belle Amie captured hearts worldwide. But what made The Rapper so unforgettable? Let's explore that next. The Rapper by the Jaggers is a popular rock song from 1970 that became their biggest hit. Written by band member Donnie Iris, it tells the story of a man who uses smooth talk or rapping to attract women. The word rapper in the song refers to someone who is skilled at talking and communication. The song was inspired by Iris's experiences seeing men trying to impress women with their words in nightclubs and bars. The Rapper reached number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100 and number 1 on the Record World Singles Chart, selling over 1 million copies and earning gold certification. The smooth talking of The Rapper left us curious. What about a song capturing the spirit of a free-spirited Arizona? Let's explore. Arizona by Mark Lindsay is a memorable pop song that came out in November 1969. Written by Kenny Young, the song was a solo project for Lindsay, even though he was still the lead singer of Paul Revere and the Raiders. The song tells the story of a man who admires his free-spirited girlfriend, Arizona, but wishes she would lead a more traditional lifestyle. Despite his frustration with her hippie ways, he decides to accept her unique perspective on life. The song was backed by the famous LA session musicians from The Wrecking Crew, which added to its rich sound. Arizona reached number 10 on the Billboard Hot 100 in February 1970 and earned a gold disc from the RIAA, becoming a hit with both teens and adults. Arizona captured a unique love story. But what makes 5, 10, 15, 20 stand out in love songs? Let's explore the next hit. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 Years of Love by The Presidents is a soulful song from 1970 that became a famous one-hit wonder. Written by Tony Boyd and Archie Powell, the track was produced by Van McCoy, a well-known figure in music. The lyrics of the song reflect on the passing of time in a loving relationship, counting the years of love and commitment. With its smooth melody and heartfelt words, the song touched many listeners, reaching number 11 on the U.S. Billboard Hot 100 and number 5 on the R&B chart. It was also nominated for a Grammy Award for Best R&B Performance by a duo or a group with vocals. The Presidents, based in Washington, D.C., received significant attention with this hit, although their later releases didn't achieve similar success. With such a timeless track like 5, 10, 15, 20, what makes Montego Bay so unforgettable? Let's explore Bobby Bloom's iconic hit next. Montego Bay by Bobby Bloom is a lively pop song from 1970 that became famous as a one-hit wonder. Co-written and produced by Jeff Barry, the song is inspired by the city of Montego Bay in Jamaica. Bloom described the city as having a peaceful atmosphere that motivated him to write the song. The track features a catchy tune with a touch of Jamaican style, including whistling, hand claps, and unique percussion. The song was a big success, reaching number 8 on the US Billboard Hot 100 and number 3 on the UK Singles Chart. It also did well in Canada and Australia. The original recording of the song ends with a few bars of "Oh, What a Beautiful Morning" from the musical Oklahoma. Did you ever hear a song so catchy it took over the airwaves, only for the artist to vanish like they were in witness protection? 1971 was full of these unforgettable one-hit wonders. From the groovy rebellion of Signs to the bizarrely addictive Chirpy Chirpy Cheep Cheep, let's dive into 15 hits you loved but probably forgot.
Waiting for the train that goes home, sweet Mary.
One Toke Over the Line by Brewer and Shipley is a well-known one-hit wonder from 1971. The song was created and performed by American folk rock musicians Mike Brewer and Tom Shipley. It was released as a single from their album Tarkio and quickly became popular. Its catchy chorus and relaxed style helped it reach number 10 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart. Brewer and Shipley came up with the song during a casual conversation while they were under the influence of drugs. Some radio stations banned it due to its drug references, but it unexpectedly appeared on The Lawrence Welk Show, a family-friendly television program. Its unexpected TV appearance made headlines. But what song brought faith to the charts next? Let's explore. But before that, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Put Your Hand in the Hand by Ocean is a well-remembered song from 1971. The Canadian gospel rock band released it as their first single, and it quickly became popular. Written by Gene McClellan, the song has inspiring lyrics about faith and self-reflection. It reached number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart, with Three Dog Night's Joy to the World keeping it from the top position. Many were surprised by its success since it carried a strong gospel message that connected with a wide audience. It was played on both pop and adult contemporary radio stations. The band even received letters from well-known religious figures, including Billy Graham. Despite this achievement, Ocean could not match the song's success with later releases. They stopped making music together in 1975 after putting out 2 albums. Ocean's uplifting gospel hit touched many hearts. But what happens when a song takes a funkier, more confident turn? Let's explore the bold attitude of Mr. Big Stuff next.
You broke their hearts, what happened other now, bit by bit.
Gene Knight's 1971 song, Mr. Big Stuff, is a well-remembered hit that came from her first album with the same name. Released as a single, it quickly gained popularity. Written by Joseph Broussard, Carol Washington, and Ralph Williams, the song stands out with its energetic, funky rhythm and Knight's strong voice. It climbed to number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100 and stayed at the top of the R&B chart for 5 weeks. The lyrics talk about a boastful man who thinks too highly of himself and breaks hearts. Knight's confident style made the song relatable. It was recorded at Malaco Studio in Jackson, Mississippi, and produced by Wardell Quizergue. Mr. Big Stuff exposed arrogance. But what happens when love is at risk? Let's explore.
Haven't I been good to you? What about that brand new ring?
Don't Pull Your Love by Hamilton, Joe Frank, and Reynolds is a well-known one-hit wonder from 1971. It was their first single from their self-titled album and quickly became popular. Written by Brian Potter and Dennis Lambert, the song has a catchy tune and emotional lyrics about a man begging his lover not to leave him. It climbed to number 4 on the Billboard Hot 100 and reached the top of the Cashbox Top 100 chart. The song stood out due to its smooth production and strong vocal harmonies. It was first offered to the Grassroots, but they turned it down thinking it was too light. The band recorded it with skilled session musicians, including members of the Wrecking Crew. But what happens when a song warns us about hidden lies? Let's explore a hit that does just that. Smiling Faces, Sometimes by The Undisputed Truth. is a well-known hit from 1971. Written by Norman Whitfield and Barrett Strong, it was first recorded by The Temptations. But the Undisputed Truth's version became more popular, reaching number 3 on the Billboard Hot 100. The song stands out for its eerie melody and strong message about deception and betrayal. The lyrics caution listeners to be careful of people who act friendly but may have hidden motives. The Undisputed Truth's version was produced by Norman Whitfield, who was known for working with Motown artists. Although this hit brought attention to the group, they struggled to achieve the same success with later songs. But what happens when rules and signs start deciding who belongs? Let's explore the next hit that questions authority and judgment. Signs by the five-man electrical band is a famous song from 1971 that became a big hit. Les Emerson, the band's lead singer, wrote it after a road trip on Route 66 where he saw many billboards blocking the natural view. This made him wonder who had the right to put up signs and make rules for others. The lyrics tell about a man seeing different signs that limit freedom and judge people by their looks or status. One sign says, "Long-haired freaky people need not apply," and he tricks it by hiding his long hair. The song reached number 3 on the United States Billboard Hot 100 and number 4 in Canada. Who really gets to decide the rules? Let's explore a song that celebrates breaking them with style.
Nassau's got a whole lot of soda.
Funky Nassau by the Beginning of the End is an energetic song from 1971 that brought funk music to the Bahamas. Written by Ray Munnings and Tyrone Fitzgerald, it was recorded at Criteria Studios in Miami and became a big hit. The band, made up of 3 brothers and a friend, borrowed money to record it, and the song quickly sold 20,000 copies in Nassau alone. Its lyrics reflect a cultural shift, mentioning miniskirts, afro hairstyles, and individuality. It reached number 15 on the US Billboard Hot 100 and number 7 on the R&B chart. The song has been sampled by artists like The Prodigy and appeared in the film Blues Brothers 2000. Funky Nassau shook the airwaves with its funky rhythm. But what happens when we switch gears to a softer, more romantic tune? Let's explore the heartfelt melodies of Stay a While by the Bells.
Into my dreams he peeps.
Stay a While by the Bells is a soft rock song from 1971 that became a big hit. Written by Ken Tobias, it gained popularity in Canada and the United States. The song features the smooth voices of Jackie Ralph and Cliff Edwards, blending beautifully to create a calming harmony that listeners loved. In Canada, it was at the top of the RPM 100 chart for 2 weeks and also reached the first position on the Chum 30 chart. In the United States, it climbed to number 7 on the Billboard Hot 100 and number 8 on the Easy Listening chart. Its gentle melody and heartfelt lyrics made it a favorite on radio stations and among soft rock fans. Stay a While touched hearts with its soft rock charm. But what happens when love turns into an emotional trap? Let's explore Denise LaSalle's soulful hits next.
He makes me feel what I don't want to feel.
Denise LaSalle's song, Trapped by a Thing Called Love, is a soulful hit from 1971. She wrote and co-produced it, making it her biggest success. It reached number 1 on the United States Soul chart and climbed to number 13 on the Billboard Hot 100. The song's catchy rhythm and relatable lyrics about love's challenges connected with many listeners. Denise LaSalle's strong voice and emotional performance made the song stand out. Its popularity led to a gold record, securing her place in music history. Even though it was her only top 40 hit, it left a lasting impact on soul and R&B music. Love can be a trap, but what about memories slipping away? Let's explore the next song. 1900 Yesterday by Liz Damon's Orient Express is a beautiful, easy listening song from 1970. Written by John Cameron and Lee Simmons, it was first recorded by Betty Everett in 1969. Liz Damon's version became the most well-known, reaching number 33 on the Billboard Hot 100 and number 4 on the Easy Listening chart in 1971. The song's soft melody and nostalgic lyrics about fleeting moments and memories connected with many listeners. It was released on the Hawaii-based Makaha label before White Whale Records took over worldwide distribution. The song remained on the Billboard Hot 100 for 12 weeks, showing how much people enjoyed it. But what happens when a song tells a painful truth? Let's explore the next hit. I Found Someone of My Own by The Free Movement is a soulful song from 1971. Written by Frank F. Robinson, it tells the story of a person admitting to their partner that they have fallen in love with someone else. This emotional message connected with many people, making the song a standout hit. It became very successful, reaching number 5 on the Billboard Hot 100 and number 7 on the Adult Contemporary chart. It also peaked at number 20 on the R&B chart, showing its wide appeal. The Free Movement, a Los Angeles group, gained fame with this song, which was their biggest hit. It was included in their 1972 album of the same name. But while some songs tell emotional stories, what about a tune that's playful and quirky? Let's explore a hit that brought animated fun to the charts.
Which took me to Africa, I presume.
Chicka Boom, Don't You Just Love It by Daddy Dewdrop is a catchy and quirky song from 1971. Daddy Dewdrop was the stage name of songwriter Dig Munda. The song was originally created for the animated television show Groovy Ghoulies. It quickly became popular and reached number 9 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart. The playful lyrics and upbeat rhythm made it a memorable tune. The verses are spoken rather than sung, which adds to its unique charm. The chorus, with a repeating Chicka Boom line, is easy to sing along to. The song also includes a fun reference to Little Richard's Tutti Frutti, making it even more enjoyable. But what other 1971 hit had a playful melody and a mysterious story? Let's explore Chirpy Chirpy Cheep Cheep by Mac and Katie Kassoon. Chirpy Chirpy Cheep Cheep by Mac and Katie Kassoon is a lively and catchy song from 1971. The brother and sister, originally from Trinidad, became well known for this hit. The song climbed to number 20 on the United States Billboard Hot 100 chart and number 41 in the United Kingdom. Even with its simple and repetitive lyrics, the cheerful melody made it a favorite among many listeners. The song tells a playful story about a little bird that disappears, with the chorus repeating the catchy line. Its upbeat tempo fit well with early 1970s pop music. The Scottish band Middle of the Road recorded it first, but Mac and Katie Kassoon's version gained more popularity in the United States. But what happens when a song captures love through all seasons? Let's explore the next timeless classic. I Love You for All Seasons by The Fuzz is a soulful and heartfelt song released in December 1970 that became popular in 1971. The Fuzz was a female vocal trio from Washington, D.C., and this song was their biggest hit. Written by group member Sheila Young, it beautifully expresses love through the changing seasons. It reached number 10 on the United States R&B chart and number 21 on the Billboard Hot 100 in 1971. The song's success came from its smooth melody and the group's harmonious vocals. Its lyrics describe deep and lasting love, comparing it to spring's freshness, summer's warmth, autumn's softness, and winter's coolness, making it a timeless classic. The Fuzz captured love through the seasons, but what about a song that celebrates commitment and second chances? Let's explore the story behind Rings by Cimarron. Rings by Cimarron is a soft rock song that became popular in 1971. Cimarron was a singing group from Memphis, Tennessee, with members Rick Yancey, Cheryl Parks, and Richard Menegra. Eddie Reeves and Alex Harvey wrote the song as a wedding gift for their friends Bob and Chris Hamilton. It tells the story of a couple making up and getting married on the beach, mentioning their favorite song, Fire and Rain by James Taylor. Rings reached number 17 on the United States Billboard Hot 100 and number 6 on the Adult Contemporary chart. Though the song was well loved, it was Cimarron's only major hits, making them a one-hit wonder. Music in 1971 gave us unforgettable one-hit wonders, songs that lit up the charts before fading into history. Which of these classics do you still play today? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into music's lost gems. And we'll see you next time.